What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react to Americans who have no idea how the world works. So today, I want to take a look at some examples from the internet of a big problem that a lot of us have here, and that is many Americans really think that the United States is the only country that matters. Or we are the only country that exists, or that everything should be exactly like the United States, which is ridiculous, of course, and a very ignorant, stupid way of thinking. But there is proof of this on the internet, examples of Americans doing this. And today, I want to take a look at some of these. So let's see here, starting with this post. It says, 14 years ago, One Direction released What Makes You Beautiful. Okay. Pretty innocent. Very popular band, One Direction. They released a very popular song, What Makes You Beautiful. That was 14 years. All right. Is there a problem with this? Well, an American commented on this saying, they released What Makes You Beautiful on 9/11? Question mark? Question. Oh my God. Really? Really? This is the perfect example of an American thinking that the entire world should just revolve around us. That is such a. Okay, so, wow. Really? I mean, at this point, you're just trying to be mad at the world. You're just trying to be mad if you're upset about this. Someone released a song on 9/11. So what? That's an American thing. That's that it was a terrorist attack in the United States, September 11th. Horrible day. Huge moment in American history. That's the key word. American history. It's an American thing. This band, One Direction, they're from like the UK, right? They're not American. They are under no obligation to acknowledge or observe American dates and things, and it's not an insult. For crying out loud, Americans don't know anything about terrorist attacks in other countries. Like, I bet you, if you look at every country in the world, every single day there has probably been some kind of terrorist attack or historical event or a day of mourning or a day of celebration or whatever it is. Something is going on in some country around the world, and we don't recognize all that stuff. Why is the rest of the world under some obligation to recognize September 11th? That's an American thing. This is just so. It's bad. It's very sort of egotistical, really, in a way, thinking everyone should care about our stuff. Don't get me wrong. It's an important date for us Americans, and we that actually happened very recently. It was just September 11th, and it's a day of like mourning and remembering, but it's an American thing. Somebody replied to this saying, y'all in America are genuinely convinced the world revolves around you. Like, actually fascinating. Yeah. Yeah. See, I mean, there's no other way to put it, right? Like, that's. that's. And I think there's quite a few Americans who would think like this. Like, I don't know what it is, but a lot of Americans think that everybody should be so concerned with us that we are the main character or something. Like, every other country has their stuff going on. That's what Americans don't realize. Wow. Okay. Let's keep going here. How upset can I get? So this is some kind of Reddit discussion. Somebody said, not really. It's $36.99 at Walmart. And somebody responded saying, there's no Walmart in my country. Haha. And then someone, the American, responded again saying, you don't have internet? It's from their app. This is the price. If you order from their app online, you get a discount. This is already bad. This is already bad. Already you can just sense the hostility, and again the annoying egotistical attitude that these Americans have, where it's like, you don't have the internet? It's like, what are you talking about? They said they don't have Walmart. They don't have Walmart. Walmart's not in every country. It's mostly an American thing. Then this person responded saying, what I mean by there's no Walmart in my country is that Walmart doesn't exist here, nor does it provide any services online or offline. It's embarrassing that you even have to explain that to this person. Because what, you know what else? It goes a little deeper. This American doesn't even have a understanding of how businesses work. So this person, I don't know where they are in the world, but they don't have Walmart. And the American's like, you can order it on the internet. You can order it on Walmart.com. It's like, what about, there is no Walmart in my entire country, don't you understand? How are they going to order anything online from Walmart if Walmart is not even present in the country? It's really not hard to understand. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, frankly. And also just this idea that I bet there's a lot of Americans who would be absolutely mind blown that Walmart doesn't exist everywhere, because in America, Walmart is everywhere. It's down the street. It's over there. There's a Walmart everywhere. It's like McDonald's. It's everywhere. And we just can't fathom that in other parts of the world, you have different things. Where did we go wrong? Well, it's really because Americans are we're very isolated over here. That's the main problem. And I don't know, maybe some kind of failure in our school, but we just don't get exposed to other cultures and other ways of life enough. And we grow up into full-blown adults and still don't know. And it's bad. It's bad. You get stuff like this. For example, this says, tonight a 19-year-old in the bar very nicely asked me if I could give them a refund on a vodka Coke because they realized they were too drunk, and I couldn't refuse. And then this person responds, the American responds, saying, I thought in all U.S. states you must be at least 21 years old in order to purchase alcohol. Well, once again, American logic, if it happened in America. If you're telling me about some kind of anything that ever happened ever, it must have happened in the United States. This is on the internet. You would think, if we're here in the United States and we're talking to people, of course it's reasonable to assume that you're talking about the United States. But this is a greater issue that Americans think that the entire internet is American and everybody on the internet is from America. It's like we can't suspend any kind of deductive reasoning or what the heck? Anyway, this person responded saying, I'm actually one of the dozens of people worldwide that live in a country that's not America. I wonder if this person's British, because that was very sarcastic and funny. They're being funny here, and probably trying to be condescending because this was such a stupid thing to say. Yeah, if someone is saying, uh, well, let's address the crux of this. Really, it's that they were saying a 19-year-old was ordering alcohol. And this American immediately thought, well, in America, the drinking age is 21. It's 21. What's going on here? It never occurred to them that this person could be from outside of the United States. It think about that. Think that right there shows you like just for a lot of Americans, that's what's ingrained in our mind. That's how little we get exposed to other cultures outside of America. When we hear 19-year-old drinking, we think, "Oh, they're breaking the law. You can't do that in America." It doesn't even occur to this person that this could have taken place outside of the United States, which is it's crazy. It's crazy. Okay. Can someone please tell me why British grocery stores sell this dangerous candy if it is illegal almost everywhere? I'm so confused. What? What is this dangerous candy? The Kinder Surprise Egg. Oh my God. I know what this is. Can someone tell me why the British grocery store sells the Kinder Surprise Egg, which is the dangerous candy, if it's illegal almost everywhere? This was an American posting about how in the UK you guys still have this candy. This is banned in the United States because I think American children choked on it or died eating that, which is bad in a whole different way. But it's banned in the United States for being dangerous. This American is conflating America for most everywhere. In other words, they're saying, how can this be in Britain if it's illegal almost everywhere? This is not illegal everywhere. I'm pretty sure. That's an American thing. Again, this is an American taking something that affects or happened in America and applying it to the whole world and saying, well, the whole world isn't allowed to have Kinder Surprise eggs. It's like, no, that's an American thing because our kids choked and died on it. It's not banned in other countries. It's just, it's very weird. I would call it projection, but I don't even think that's the correct word. It's just like cockiness. Like this idea that if it happened in America, that basically means the entire world, right? No. Okay. Why did you buy it with this plug? This is some kind of, I think this is YouTube comments. We don't really have the context here, but let's see. Why did you buy it with this plug? Because this type of plug fits into the sockets in my house. But these plugs fit into outlets that don't exist in the United States. How is it possible to have outlets like that at home? Because I don't live in the United States. What? This is so bad. And it's bad because this American, it sounds like they're actually answering their own question, but aren't even aware of it. So they're talking about a European plug, or maybe a plug from somewhere in the world. I don't know. I know plugs are different in Europe, for example. So the American is saying, why do you have that plug? And this person basically says, because that is the plug that we use in my country. Which is a very straightforward thing to say, actually, and very, makes logical sense. Do Americans just not have, great logical deductive reasoning? This isn't complicated stuff, frankly. If someone has a different type of plug, it's because their country has a different type of plug, and that is what they use. This American is like, their brain, you can see their brain like short-circuiting, like, but that plug doesn't fit into my American outlet. How can that be? It's like, because other countries exist. This might be shocking news to you. How many Americans would be shocked to be told there's other people in other countries around the world? They exist. Would Americans be like, oh, what? Like, I swear to God, I think most Americans aren't this stupid. This is like special level of stupid. Where did the 30th and 23rd months come from? This is like an Instagram. No. This is a TikTok. This is TikTok comments. Where did the 30th and 23rd months come from? From writing the date using the logical format and correct format. Day, month, year. Oh boy. I already know this is going to be a problem for Americans. No, says the American. It's supposed to be how you read and pronounce it. It's month, day, year. I don't know which state you guys use that weird date format. This is bad. This is bad. This is a bad one. That's really bad. And then they respond saying, the rest of the world? Okay, there's so many things going on here. This American is confused about other countries. You guys use a different date writing format. It honestly does make more sense. It's from descending to ascending order. Like the smallest thing, a day, then a month, then the largest thing, a year. Day, month, year. In America, we do a month, day, year for some reason. I don't know why. But this American not only is disagreeing with the whole concept of day, month, year format, but their only conclusion is that this person using the day, month, year weird format must be from a different state that they are in. They must be from a different state in the United States. There's no way. This American can't even imagine they're talking to someone from a different country. They literally are saying, what state are you in? Where are you? As if America is the entire world. That's what I mean. Some Americans think America is the entire planet or something. I don't even know what they think. I don't know. I think that's it. We're done. We gotta stop. This is making me lose my faith in American civilization a little bit. But yeah, at least we kind of set the record straight on some of these really stupid things Americans have posted. It's funny. It's embarrassing. Yeah. So anyway, if you enjoyed this, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on any of these proof that Americans really don't know how the world works. And if you're interested in more videos like this, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.